you were watching last week, you saw Brian Entin's report about two key dates that a neighbor had said to authorities authorities had asked about video footage. One was January 24th, the other was January 11th, so the same date that the Guthrie family just mentioned. I'm joined now live by NewsNation senior national correspondent Brian Entin with the very latest. Has been on top of it from the very beginning. What do you make of this renewed ask by the Guthrie family for any information? Is it to keep the story front of mind? I mean, look how much else we're talking about. Or is it something more? Are authorities getting closer?
I don't think it means that authorities are getting closer right now, Jesse. I think it's interesting that the statement was initially released just to a Tucson TV station, and you mentioned it in the part you read. It seems to really target the people of Tucson, which goes back to a belief that many have had that the person who did this or the people who did this may have been close to Nancy's house, may actually be from Tucson, or even from the neighborhood where Nancy lives. So I thought that was interesting. Also, for the first time, we are seeing the Guthrie family specifically call out January 11th, name that specific date in the statement, which you mentioned is something we've been talking about because it seems that the suspect or suspects may have been at Nancy's house before, 3 weeks before, on January 11th, actually casing the house and casing the neighborhood, Jesse.
And Pima County Sheriff Chris Nanos, he was asked about that date. He was asked about January 11th today, but then he kind of walked it back.
Yeah, so in the past, we've reported that one of the photos from the front doorbell camera was from a previous day, and he's kind of pushed back on that. Today, for the first time, he actually spoke to NBC, which he always seems to do interviews with them, I'm guessing because it's, where Savannah works, because he hasn't been doing interviews with any other networks. But he said to them that initially Google told him that one of the images of the suspect from the front door was from January 11th, but then later walked it back and said that they couldn't be sure that it was actually from January 11th. Our sources have said all along that one of those images is from before the day that Nancy Guthrie was taken.
And look, the reason we have to focus so much on Sheriff Nanos is because he was leading this investigation, and we never want that to be the focal point, but it does become a question, were there missteps, right? Were there mistakes? He's facing this recall. He has faced a lot of criticism since the beginning of the investigation. I understand on your podcast, you spoke to somebody who worked with Nanos for, 4 decades? What did he have to say?
Yeah, this was a really interesting person to talk to with a perspective unlike others who I've spoken to, because he's worked for the sheriff's office for 41 years. He was Nanos's boss for 30 years. Then he encouraged him to run for sheriff and then became Nanos's chief deputy when Nanos became sheriff. And then they had a falling out, obviously, at this point. He's now speaking out saying that he thinks Nanos has actually botched the investigation and that they should have been searching for Nancy much earlier on. This is what he told me. His name is Rick Kastigar.
I believe some of the searches that began within a few days after the fact were reactionary and were pressured by public opinion and were, we forgot to do this and we should do it now. Was it appropriate at that time? I guess at some point it needed to be done. Should it have been done sooner? Absolutely. Absolutely. What I'm trying to suggest to you, Brian, is that Chris is not interested in other perspectives or other opinions or somebody trying to help him.
And when he talks about Chris, he's obviously talking about the sheriff, Jesse, and he went on to explain that he believes, that the sheriff wanted to handle this all on his own. That's why he didn't call in the FBI sooner, and that he should have.
And also the Cajun Navy. We've always wondered, why not just take their help, who have this expertise?
Yeah.
It's concerning, to say the least, when you hear it from somebody who knows him. Look, and that's his opinion.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.